Good afternoon. It is August the 26th. Janet Yellen has spoken and she has impacted the markets, especially financials. We came in this morning seeing resistance at 75 to 80. Yellen took the market up to the 85 level. We had support at 65 to 70. We hit that right here on that test. We got a little bit. We got up to the 85 level right here. And again, just taking our normal trades, that B is a plus. No trade on that B. These S's are pluses. These S's are scratches. No trade on that B. A retest failure trade right here. Plus. This B would be a scratch. You're well below the blue line. It's not a trade you should take. This S would be a scratch. This B actually made you some money, and these S's made you some money. So pretty good day trading if you just took the trades as dictated by the methodology. And that's where we want to take ourselves. We want to stay as objective as we can. We want to let the software work for us. Trade what our eyes see, not what we believe. Well, here we go. We have an outside day. F1 says trading range. We're going to look at a B, a pretty pronounced B on the F2 screen. And if the market were to close right here, structurally, the last rotate up was 65, and we have these lows right there at 68. So selling 65, 67s would be sell one, and then basically 70 to 75. We'd open it up a little bit. We're going to see if the Fed lets the market sell for 2 days. On the buy side, because we have a B and we are pointed lower, last rotate down was 60. Maybe 55, 57 buy one, and then 50 plus or minus for buy two. And today's action just shows you that fundamentals ultimately do drive the trading. On large, big news days from the Fed, non-farm payroll days like that, the market can move big time. And you just have to be aware of that. You trade them differently. And the difference between today and non-farm payroll numbers is that there are multiple chances in a Mario Draghi, Janet Yellen speech that can move the market. It's not being hit with one headline, so you just news spikes and whipsaws are the norm, or potentially the norm for this. And for a small trader, small-time retail trader, probably pretty good just to stay on the sidelines. Big outside day like this, getting a weak close. First trade will be a sell. We don't break the overnight sessions lows. We'll be anticipating a pause day, where we consolidate this move. So right now 16 to 20, so 15 to 19 sell one, 23, 27 sell two. 131 even stands out, so 5 to 9 buy one. May take a 13 to get in, but it looks like we're headed lower. Then playing for a pause day, 29 to 01 for buy two. I hope everybody's had a good time this week. We've had fun. We've had a good week of trading. The calls have been on for the most part. I know there are days that they're not, but that's half the fun of trading too. Trade what you see, not what you believe, which is extremely difficult to do if you're fundamentalist. Charles, I will address your questions here when we get done. It's the difference between volume and time, and volume always rules. Or at least it does in my room, in Little World. Okay, we're on 2-tick increments so we can get stuff up. We did get stops beneath that number right there at 7, so that's 17, let's see, 16 area, 16, 18. Last rotate up was 27, so first little band of resistance is going to be 20 to 24. So 27, 31, sell 1. That looks weird, doesn't it? 7 to 11, sell 2. 8 to 12, number 1, so 29 to 01, buy 1, and 17 to 21, buy 2. 170 is a very round number. Going to see whips on all these markets. We're going to have outside days because of the whipsaw that Ms. Yellen laid on us this morning. Well, my goodness, on gold, higher low, higher high. Find a place to buy it. Okay, we have a B and a down market, so everything is lined up. But we have to break support at 20. So 20, 22 by 1, and 15 to 17 by 2. On the sell side, 26 held the market, have an M period high here. So 28 to 30, sell 1, and 34 to 36, sell 2. God, I had a great lunch today. I had a hot dog and potato chips. Probably nothing on the face of the planet would be as bad for you as that, but boy, they sure taste good every now and then. And unfortunately, I like salty snacks, so I'm capable of eating a whole bag of potato chips myself, so I don't keep them around the house. I can do that with corn chips too. But it's, and then I had a full sugar Coca-Cola to boot, so I did, according to the health food act, nuts, everything wrong that you could have done wrong today. Just tasty. Every now and then you have to do that. Okay, crude higher low, higher high. Definitely going to be looking at a B. And we got whipped around by news on this contract. So we're dealing with a B. Looks like it's going to try to trade lower and like to do some selling into this. I don't know if we can get back up to 47.75, so we'll put 47.50, 47.75, sell 1, 48 even, 48 and a quarter, sell 2. We've been in this spot before. Stops below 47, 46.75, 47, buy 1. And I'm going to drop it down to 46, 46 and a quarter for buy 2. And we'll see what OPEC has to say over the weekend. But I wanted to whittle my weight down this summer, and there has been a week where I indulged and had ice cream, which is a no-no, and then if I do drink a soft drink, it is full sugar. I don't drink that diet stuff. It doesn't taste good to me. Being healthy, particularly healthy, is not a part of my thinking. But I've lost 11 pounds so far over the summer, and it's really been relatively painless. And I'm going to try to take myself down another 10. It makes a big difference in the ring. And then I will have lost 10% of my body weight. When I go in and take my physical with a doctor, I'll have to answer for that. Are you sick? Has anything changed in your life? Well, I stopped eating. Actually, I didn't really. Well, I did stop eating, but my way of dieting is I eat anything and everything that strikes me, but the second I feel that I've eaten enough, I just stop eating. And you don't go long periods of time between meals, but it just doesn't bother you. I have no food cravings or anything like that. I can have an empty feeling in my stomach, but it's just losing about 3 pounds, 4 pounds a month. That's a pound a week. That's not an onerous task. Okay, lower, got a higher high and a lower low. We had some big movement in the euro today, so my guess is we're probably going to try to trade it lower. But it is a trend day, and one of the things that usually happen after a trend day is a pause day as the market consolidates the move. So I do think the first trade Sunday night in London will be a sell. The issue is where. So we're at 112.04, so let's make 15 to 25 sell 1. And then 40 to 50 sell 2. Tell you that laundry stuff is self-defense, Nancy. And it was funny. I noticed red wine stains on my clothing, but they weren't spills. They were these little tiny splatters. So I guess I sputter when I speak. Another endearing characteristic. 111.75, 111.50 by 2. Funny the things we learn about ourselves as we become seasoned citizens. Okay, 112, 15, 25, and then 112.40 to 50 on the sell side. On the laundry, Nancy, it's a product called Zout. That gets damn near everything out. And if you barbecue or grill a lot like that, you'll find that black tar oil, smoked oil around barbecues. It's hard not to get it on you. Crud cutter takes that stuff out. If it's coming out, that's what'll get it. ZOUT. Yeah, but it's not where those two are. The wife's always used OxyClean, and I was able to outdo OxyClean several times. It's pretty good stuff. We use it. Hey, that's it for the week ending today. I wish y'all a great weekend. We're in the